Welcome, everybody, to another stream of our... Oh, God. Can you hear me? I'm on. All right. So, welcome, everybody, to another stream of... I usually have my trusted co-author. I'm on. All right. To also be my... So, welcome, everybody, to another stream of... I usually have my trusted co-author. I'm on. All right. To also be my... So, welcome, everybody, to another stream of... Maybe not have her get on, because... I usually have my trusted co-author. I'm on. All right. To also be my... Welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. Not have her get on. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. Not have her get on. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. Not have her get on. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Alright, so welcome, everybody, to another stream of us. I usually have my trusted co-author. Did that help? People on... It's going to take a while for them to get that.
I just said we're rebooting into standby.
All right, I just want to make sure that if I change it to stereo, if that helped at all on the stream.
No.
Audio is way too high.
Oh, yes, we fixed it. Yes.
Is that better, people?
Yep, we fixed it.
All right. Don't go in stereo. We learned, much better. All right.
Yay!
Well, anyways, I forgot where I was. I know I introduced Kate.
You were saying,
and we also have Susan, who is a divorce innovation specialist, online mediation expert, who's been helping people for over 30 years. And both Kate and Susan have great podcasts. Please check them out. Kate's the Survival Podcast. And
Divorce Survival Guide.
Survival Guide, I'm sorry.
Divorce or Survive. Ben and Nikki are my guests next week, so y'all better tune in.
I can't believe we haven't done that yet.
Can't wait.
That's criminal.
We did do it.
And the Divorce and Beyond podcast is Kate's. I'm sorry, Susan's.
But that's okay.
Anyways, I am a little verklempt, as
my
my Jewish
goodness.
mother used to say. But we will get this worked out now that we are seem to be working. We are so excited today because we've been doing. It started sort of COVID and co-parenting during COVID was our original topic, and then as we sort of evolve and the country moves on, we've been widening our horizons. And I think Susan was lucky enough to introduce us to our special guest today, who. Again, I can fumble over the words. She's a dating expert who's been on pretty much every national TV show there is to mankind, and she's going to have it. But I figured, instead of me stumbling over the words, that I'd let you all hear for yourself.
I'm Bela Gandhi, and welcome to Smart Dating Academy. We help you to find love in a fun and inspiring way, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s,
Can you turn her up?
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, male or female. I love love, and I love helping people find it, which is why I started this company 10 years ago. We're like personal trainers for your love lives. We've helped hundreds of thousands of people with our coaching, our profiles, our photos, our free tips, our videos, our blogs, our TV show. And I promise you that there is a lid to your pot out there, that love exists for you. All you have to do is make a smart dating plan with us and then get out there and find them. Are you ready for love?
On his Facebook Lives at time.
Welcome, Bella.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Great to see you. And thank you for joining us and this whole crew. And usually we are a little bit more prepared, allegedly, as far as you know. But we are glad to have you because the I don't know when it started. 2 weeks ago, we started talking about something, and then it sort of just evolved into people asking questions about co-parenting and dating and when to bring people in. And you know, it's a hot topic. And it's also another landmine that we talk about a lot that can send even the best divorces sideways. But before we start that, I want to talk to you. This has nothing to do with divorce or anything, but dating during COVID. And you know, what are people doing on? Are we wearing hazmat suits? Are we, you know, going full on protective gear, outbreak dating, or what are you seeing?
Right, it's like the final scene in E.T., right? Got the hazmat suits. No, people have been dating a lot. In fact, app activity, site activity has been bananas for the last 4 weeks. So what people are doing, I mean, some people are doing social distancing dates that I'm working with and that I'm hearing about, but a lot of people are using video. They're using Skype, FaceTime, sometimes for the first time, so much so that apps like Match and Bumble have put video chat apps in their, or they put video chat functionality in the apps. And even now that we're starting to open up a bit, I think this video revolution with dating has been amazing. And I hope that it stays as part and parcel of what we're doing because it slows things down.
So you mean people have to talk?
A time saver, especially like in LA where I live. It's like if I want to meet someone who lives on the west side and it's going to be an hour and a half for me to drive there, like what a great time saver. Like let's get on the video chat. Let's see if there's any attraction and chemistry, right? Like bam, done. So much easier. Then we know if a drive across town is actually worth it.
100%. You can be business on top, party on the bottom, right? For that. Date. So get your hair and makeup done, waist up, right? And then I tell my clients, schedule a few of them back to back so you're not wasting getting ready, right? And they can be short and sweet, right? These are 20 to 30 minute dates. You want to leave the person wanting more if it goes well. So I'm a big fan of what's been happening. I've seen people fall in love over video chat in the last 6 weeks. I kid you not. Stuff I could not have invented 3 months ago.
Really?
Oh, so great. You guys, my son is currently on his very first date with a girl that he met like on Instagram through his friends. And they've been video chatting, and he actually is going on his very first date ever with her right now, socially distanced in a park.
Yay, Kate's on.
Wow. And I'm sure he's going to be thrilled you just told everybody about it.
Shh,
Where so
anybody else?
Just all of Facebook knows, but that's fine.
Yeah, the whole world.
He's fine. Not on Facebook anyways.
He's not.
Yeah, he's too young.
Right.
So Bela,
cute.
your company, you're the founder of Smart Dating Academy, and when I was looking at the site, part of the packages that you offer are some online photography tips, or photography package for your profile pic. Have you adjusted to video filters, or how to look good on camera, or the
take a
key
look
light?
At Khloe Kardashian's photo from yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was
something else for filters.
Filters or a very good plastic surgeon.
Woo!
Right. There's something going on there. A little Photoshop here or there. But yeah, doing video dates. How do you look good on video dates? What do you talk about on video dates, right? Because the goal of the first video date is to get to the second video date. Hopefully, then the third date can be in person in the next couple of weeks. So have good lighting. Make sure you're facing your lighting, right? Zhuzh yourself up. You're not going to look like you haven't showered in 3 days and you've been Netflix binging, right? So actually, zhuzh up a little bit, look like you would for a first date, and be positive. Don't talk about the gloom and doom of corona and pandemic and the world's never gonna go back. So leave all that for the therapist.
Your teletherapist.
Interesting, because I just found that obviously it's something that I don't have to worry about being married. But transitioning, I think we want to, at least I'd like to break it into two topics, or two parts of it. And Kate and Susan, Nikki, jump in whenever you feel like you want to. But dating after divorce. And adding, last week we talked about adding the significant other into the mix. Nikki, I know you talk a lot about dating after divorce and sort of the stigma or the tag. You want to go over that again?
You mean with you?
No.
And my rules
with
for
all the
you?
other guys you dated after me. The whole
My
city of
dating after you.
Tampa.
Really? Oh, he's throwing them at me today. I didn't date anybody from Tampa, just the one I married. Just the one I married, the only person I ever dated from Tampa. No, I think it's hard. I mean, it was definitely hard for me because I was a single mom, and I feel like that in itself, when you first get divorced, I felt like I already had some sort of stigma on my head. So I think for a lot of women who just get divorced, that sticks out in their head because they think, oh my God, who's going to want me now? Like with all this baggage. But little did they know my baggage was pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Pretty perfect. Although he's ready to kill me, I could say that because he cannot go on dates yet. I mean, well, he's here with me in California.
He's a teenager, not your husband, our son.
So I have taken him away so then he doesn't ask me to see his friends and go on any dates for at least 2 more weeks.
Good for you. Smart mom.
Yeah.
And some of the other, Kate and Susan, you want to talk about your experiences when you first, some things you went through when you first separated?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. As I've gotten older and as my son has gotten older, it's gotten easier because number one, like I don't identify so much as like the divorce is less of my identity than it was when I first got out. And I don't have a small child. Like when I had a small child, and I don't know if you guys found this too, it was sort of a lot more to ask someone to come into, right? To ask someone to and didn't really want to take on that baggage. And like, if you think my kid and my life is baggage, then like, bye. I'm not dating you anyway. But I don't know. I find it easier now that I'm older, frankly. But yeah. And I think it's interesting with the COVID thing, like Bella was talking about. One of the things that I found is I'm actually getting to know people, and I'm not actively dating on sites, but I have a couple things going on, and
side pieces.
They can't be side pieces now, can they?
Well, I guess that's true.
What this is allowing is for a growth, getting to know someone far more organically and like really getting to know them before adding the physical piece. Like COVID is a great barrier to introducing physical intimacy too soon. And so, I'm in this situation where I'm actually getting to know people and having conversations.